Hey Gemini. Ooh, throwing stuff. We got a really funky, really, really funky message for y'all. All right. What came out? Man, I'm telling guys, it's getting weird, okay? The cross charm came out. I don't know if something else fell, but I'm not climbing back there to check. We've got more charms. But I am keeping this out because that's significant. Look, I've been hearing Gemini for several days now, guys, and I just did a reading for you, okay? But I kept hearing it, so I'm like, okay, we'll do it again. Uh, I heard the cat's meow, and I was like, okay. And then just knock. I'm like, those don't have anything to do with each other. Um, and then 44 bottles of beer on the wall, 44 bottles of beer, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Um, I heard break on through by the doors, break on through to the other side. Okay. So I sat with this. The cat's meow is a really old saying. However, a cat's meow can also be um, like a spirit guide or ancestors or something trying to contact you, right? It can also be something that's very exquisite, and it's a very old-fashioned term. And then I heard just knock, and it's Olaf from Frozen. I don't even know why that took me so long to say. I know that movie like the back of my fucking hand. Um, but I heard that. And then break on through by the doors and the cat's meow. And the cat's meow was like they said it in some song in that Bill and Ted's Face the Music movie or something that was 2020. Uh, and there's something about 2020, hindsight's 2020. I don't, it's so weird. Somebody can see clear. I can see clearly now. The fog is gone. I just heard I can see clearly now. The fog is gone. Break on through by the doors. It gives like this dark becomes the day, day becomes whatever it is, right? But it's like, oh, it reminds me of drugs, to be honest. Um, but in that Face the Music movie, Jimi Hendrix, I think, did one of the songs that they played. And then Jim Morrison. Okay, so there could be something significant about maybe somebody passing early in their life. Okay, possibly by drugs. Okay, there could be somebody, and then we got the bottles of beer. But then it was like something was like it wasn't just that, right? So I thought, okay, something's up with this. And it's like someone's ancestors or something are trying to get a hold of them. Something's weird about this. And I looked up what like the movies that have this 44 bottles of beer. The bottles of beer song, okay? I looked up what movies have that, and Ghost has it. And a part in the there's a part in the movie, right, where something happens and a cat ends up scratching someone. And then it says just knock right here. And I was reading the summary of it, okay? And I saw something say like knocked something over. And in Frozen, Olaf says just knock. Why isn't she knocking? Do you think she knows how to knock, right? Um in Ghost, Sam's trying to move something and he can't, and it's pissing him off. And at one point, it's like somebody's telling him to just do something, and it feels like, you know, just knock. Like all he has to do is like do that, right? So she can hear him. And then it was like showing me how Whoopi Goldberg in the movie, right, Oda Mae Brown, she was considered to be a phony psychic. Turns out she was not. She actually did have gifts. But there was something about like, Sam's coworker and best friend and like set him up. He was attacked and then he tried getting closer to Molly. So Sam wanted to like warn Molly. Okay. So I don't know if someone's ancestors I just heard yes, trying to warn them about someone that's around them being maybe up to something not so great. Okay. That they need to be aware of. And cats are significant. Okay. Possibly music, like Hendrix and the Doors and stuff, possibly. Okay. Horseshoes. I don't know if somebody used to play horseshoes I'm seeing a big backyard. Seen a big backyard behind house, okay? The horseshoe pit or something. There's like makeshifts. I don't know. Somebody's playing horseshoes. Say that could be significant, okay? The countryside, all right, water, a pond, a pool, or something. We're gonna see. This is like the wildest. We got the oh baby, I can't. 44. I got 44, 44, right? That's the number 8. 4, 8. Oh boy. It's also like the 8th house, Scorpio. Okay, occult, other people's, like spouse, other people's like finances or like spousal finances. That's hidden stuff. I don't. Oh baby. Somebody think their house is haunted. Look at you got and 4. Cancer is the 4. Oh my god. Cancer is the 4th house. You got house here. Oh my gosh. Gemini, there's 2 damn cameras here. Gemini the twins. Memories? Picture taking? Something with what is the hell? Somebody like mirroring each other? Or both looking at something the same time. An owl. Damn. Y'all. We got the owl. That's wisdom, right? Intuition. This is what is this? It's part lapis. It's lapis lazuli. Truth, communication, wisdom, sign of royalty. Back in the day. Lapis lazuli. That does aid in spiritual communication, intuition, your abilities. Guys, I can't. This is insane. A guardian angel. It's like an ancestor. Cancer. Maybe somebody's passed on. Cancer's feminine. Protector. Nurturer. Maybe somebody's mom, aunt, some feminine figure passed on. Oh my god. This is wild, guys. Come on. I mean, it's insane. There's 2 keys here. Money. Look, I'm not saying it deals with that, but I'm saying a bank. They worked at a friggin' bank in Ghost. Okay, and here's a ghost. Y'all. What we got here? Oh, a little dragonfly. Saturn. I just had to pick it up for the 3rd time. Saturn. So that's discipline, lessons, time, karma, etc. We got a wand. Okay. Passion, action, creativity, magic, etc. Acorns. 2 acorns. Acorns can be like wand energy. And I'm pretty sure in some of my things they're like abundance and gathering something. A dragon. Those are tests. They're also guardians. Fire, transformation. Yeah, they're like guardians, protectors. But it's also transformations. Fish. Ooh, that's kind of giving me water spirits. Why am I getting water spirits? Well, there's Cancer right there. I'm telling you, there's a lot of there's a lot of like spiritual feminine energy. And a mermaid. A ladder. This usually can mean escalating, but it's moving up or ascending. Sometimes can mean like going up to get a higher perspective. I'm just concerned with cameras, house, Cancer. That could be protected. Somebody could have like the wisdom, these keys. Somebody could have a key to the home that you didn't expect. Okay, I'm just saying that's what I'm getting. And this could be somebody actually using a ladder to try to get in something, whether it's a fire escape or it's actually like on the outside of the friggin' house. I don't know. I don't like this energy. I don't. It's there could be cameras on the outside of somebody's house. Maybe they catch somebody. This is a weird with the money and the oh boy. Guys, I don't like this. Somebody could be taking pictures of somebody in there. Oh, I don't what in the am I seeing? This is insane. Skull and crossbones. Poison. Okay, death, extreme mourning. That is way too spot on. We got a lot of signs out here. Here's a Cancer again. A Leo and Aries. Virgo. Aquarius. A Gemini. A Taurus. Star energy. There's like 1,000 tiles in there. There's one of these. I might be the second time ever I pulled that out. This is star energy. That's huge. Okay, so you could have an Aquarius, and I mean, dealing with one, etc., or just the 11th house. Leo, that's the 5th house. Aries, that's the 1st. Cancer's the 4th, right? Virgo, 6th house. Work, coworkers. Cancer's the home. Leo and the star energy with Aquarius. That is literally giving like somebody's going to be exposed or like get some kind of either the picture taken or they're about to see it. Like something is about that. Taurus, that's home and stability. And then here you are, Gemini. It's communication, neighborhood, siblings, people you grew up with, travel, short-term travel, right? Messages of all kinds. I'm like, I just work here. This is very, this energy is nerve-wracking. 143. All right, my texters. Anybody remember pagers? 143. I love you. And we have 381. Okay. There is, okay, literally 666 and 1111. Really. But the numbers we have here are 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6, 8. And here's another 8. Ooh, and here's a 4, 4, 4, 6, 6, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's like 2013, 2014, 2011, 2018. Those months could be significant. Any of those numbers together to be a date, whatever. Okay, guys? These are the letters. In the movie, the dude's name is Sam. S-A-M. Tune. I'm looking before I move anything. This says Jonas. K. Jonas. And J. Jonas. I don't know if that's... I don't know their names. Okay, but I know the last name. I know the last names. T-O-O. Toot and Hoot. I don't know if Zion is anything. But Hug is here. Queen B. That's giving me Queen B. QB. Could be a quarterback, but I'm getting Queen B. There's a lot. I told you how many tiles are in there. I think I have 4 Q tiles. I have 4 Q tiles. Total. All 4 Q tiles are out. Is that all 4 queens? I'm kind of, I don't know. Maybe somebody's not going to know what to say or they're going to be speechless about something. Because I'm like at a loss for words. At a loss. It's like I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. It's weird. Huh. Band? Interesting. Stand. Razor? Really? JJ could be significant. Tutus could be significant. Today, May 25th, could be significant. It says today. A knight, as in like a knight in shining armor, a knight of pentacles, knight of wands, whatever. Or N-I-G-H-T. Okay. There's Thursday night here. Fuzz and buzz. Like the fuzz. Is that a really old-fashioned term for cops or something? Like I got caught by the fuzz or something like that. It's super old. But so are those songs. Hurt. Bus. Bush. Night. Bush. There's no E here. But they're showing me the M-U-R-D-R and the hurt, which is, and the Z, and now I'm seeing Z-Z-S, like Z's, like somebody's sleeping. Bravo. Somebody's saying bravo about something. Touche. I just heard touche. What the hell? Something about a van. We got king here too. I just heard king tut. What? Something about juju on the beat. Juju on the beat. Is that a song? I think that's a song. Juju on the beat. Juice World? Maybe? Lucid Dreams? I don't remember. Drama. Jab. Stab. Stun. Hunt. What the hell? Brush. Rush. I don't like this. I'm telling you guys, this is a very young. I keep seeing Thursday. I keep seeing Thursday night. Thursday night. Motto by NF. Okay. Music. There's something here either about songs, something being in songs, okay, because songs is out here. Something being in songs or songs having some kind of message. Ooh, did you see that friggin' like little, I don't even know what it was. Maybe like a tiny little mosquito or something. Ooh, maybe something's like a bloodsucker, like an energy vampire. Ew. Something can come out of the blue. Kind of take somebody by surprise. Yeah, there's bum rush here. Bum rush. And it's Thursday night. Fusion? Maybe like a car? Fur baby is out here. Fur baby. Somebody call their animals fur babies? Fur babies out here. I just heard be on the lookout. Strum. Strumming my pain with his fingers. It's the Fugees, right? Music. There's some kind of messages in music. It's like somebody's trying to get in touch with somebody some way. Quiz. Something about a whiz. There's something about wit. There's something about a quiz. Like quizzing somebody on something. Front door. There's keys. Somebody has a duplicate key or somebody has a key to something. Burnt. Shirt. There, I'm telling you, suit. Bank. Brinks. Truck. Brinks truck could be significant. I'm seeing thugs and hugs. Jar Jar Binks. There's been something about movies, music, cinema. There's something about like exposure. Okay. Because Star is out here several times. And stump. Toad. Root. Rooting. Shooting. Muting. I'm getting like shut in. Like tying somebody up kind of thing. I don't know why I don't like it. But it's there. Okay. It's there. Hush. I'm hearing Rush Rush by Paula Abdul. But then I'm hearing hush. Like shh, don't say anything. Kink. Kinky Boots. That's a play. Broadway's out here. Y'all, I just heard bam. Something you least expect. I keep getting here today. And I keep getting Thursday night. Why? Okay, Saturday's out here. Monday. Friday. Moon. They keep trying to do something to get somebody's attention, and they're not. That's what I said. There's some kind of like, I'm getting a lot of words that are shouts here. Shouting. I'm getting a lot of words that would need the letter E, but the E is not here. I just heard the E is silent. E is silent. I don't know what the hell that entails, right? Like something is there. Something is there, but you can't see it. Something is occurring. It's like somebody talking, but they're missing certain parts of stuff, right? Because when you hear a lot of times words, right? House, note, you don't realize the letter E is there. Something is silent. SUV, but you can't see it. So it could be that, right, somebody's trying to figure out some type of message or piece things together, but they're missing something. Okay, they could be looking at pictures. They could be looking over evidence. There's keys here. They could be going through a house. Okay, could be the eighth house. I mean, it could be like inheritance, wills, documents, things like that. Okay, and it's like they're looking over it, And they're not, because there's something missing, or somebody's not like showing the whole thing or whatever, okay? They are bust. I just heard bust. They're missing a piece, okay? So something is missing a piece. Yeah, now I'm seeing tonight. See, it's like at night, tonight. Somebody's trying to figure something out. And they can't, because there's like not everything is here. So it's like, even if everybody is DOJ was right here. And look, a dot, like on the dot. In the clock, on the dot. North, south. Up and down. The ladder, up and down. Department of Justice. Suitors. Hooters. It's like there's tons of things where the letter E can go in, and there's hints here too. And shiny, something is shiny. Where the smut. What the hell? Okay. Fruit. All right. Jars. Bind. Interesting. They're showing me AFK, like away from keyboard. HR. Hours. Orbs. Job. Okay. Somebody thinks someone's a nut job. And they just gave me this. Suburban. An SUV. HITMANJOB. Right. Ruin. Groin. What the hell? Rang. Something about bringing something. Sing. Banging. Banging something. Just knock. Banging something. Through. 44 is over here. Yeah. There's something missing. Somebody's removed something, or they took something out. I just heard this. Turn around. Here's fish. I heard turn around. GIF or a GIF. There could be a tiff going on between somebody. I don't like this. Turn around. And I'm hearing the Bonnie Tyler song. Total Eclipse of the Heart. When was the last total solar eclipse? April 8th, 2024. Squint sight. I just heard yes. Sifting through something. And shift. Something is shifting. And shut up. Something about shutting up. I just heard shut the F up. Somebody's got to shut the F up. Somebody's got to quiet down for something. GUN's right here. 46 is by each other. Again, shut up. Queen. See? Queen. An ancestor. And then here's AUNT. Could be an ant, possibly. Just I saw bump in the night. That took way longer than I wanted it to. Somebody's looking at something. And it's like something is off, or something doesn't seem right, something doesn't feel right. There's something, but they're not. It's like there's something missing. There's a piece missing, okay? Info missing. Something is like not quite right. They can't place it. But because somebody's doing something, okay, removing something or hiding something, okay? I just heard check the bushes. Okay. For somebody. I don't have any idea, y'all. I just give you the messages. And yeah, I just heard it again. In Bonnie Tyler song, turn around. Like, what the? Why? I just heard set up. Damn it. Yeah, somebody's got some kind of vibe. And somebody else, if they're keeping somebody like, I don't know, busy, distracted, something. It's like they can tell somebody's getting a little, you know, like something doesn't feel right. What the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? So it's, there's an uneasy feeling for sure. And you can't, there's like because something is not just spelled out perfectly for someone. They're not catching it. They're not, it's like if it's not there, then it's not so. I hope this is making sense to somebody. It feels like a very, I feel like there's something being taken, something is, there's some kind of taking action. A passed over loved one? Passed over loved one is taking action? Several. They see something. They don't need a key. They can see what someone's doing. It's weird. I'm getting like something's a myth. You know, like mermaids. You don't see them. So then they don't exist. They just exist in movies. Art imitates life, imitates art. Those movies came from somewhere. There's protection over a home. And something about what goes around comes around. Oh, I just heard, I see you. Okay, because this is like a very funky message. Like it's even when I got the channeled messages, you know, the downloads, I was like, in the hell are you trying to tell me? Something's very cryptic like that. You've got to look deeper into something, more into something. Just because you can't see something doesn't make it true. Like somebody could be writing in code. Okay. They could be, you know, odd messages or leaving stuff for like to leave signs or something. Okay. Something is not going to be spelled out perfectly for you. Like, trust your gut. Just because you can't see something does not mean that it's not true or it's not there. You have to look closer. No, Simba, look hard. Simba looked back at the water, right? What happened? The ancestors came out in the sky. Had he not paused to allow that to be possible, you know, they wouldn't have appeared. Someone has to go beyond the surface of things, how things look. There's something there. It's like they're walking, they're not paying attention. You got these cameras here, these pictures, there's something, somebody's seeing something, or there's proof in something, okay? But evidence of something, or like somebody's almost been leaving clues, okay? Breadcrumbs. I don't know if it's the ancestors. They could be, you know, they could be leaving feathers places, etc. There's info somewhere that is not obvious. Someone's got to bring in some like element of I'd say surprise, but it's like element of like allowance, you know, like allowing them to believe what they can't see. Somebody's got to, I'm telling you, somebody's got a feeling about something. Something's not right. There's a feeling about it. It is so hard to explain because they're not even it's purposeful, okay? They're not giving me the full information on purpose. It's like somebody just needs to know that if they're feeling something in their gut, if their intuition is telling them something, if they think they're seeing something or feeling something, right? Trust your wisdom, trust what you can see. Owls can see in the night, okay? And they can see all around them, and they trust their intuition. They're extremely bright. They see everything. The lapis lazuli, there's so much here with wisdom, intuition, spiritual things, spiritual energy, something being left, put somewhere, done, like ancestors taking action. Okay, something is going on, or messages, signs, okay, things being moved, just knock, okay, noises, knocking a picture frame over. Something happens and somebody's like brushing it off, okay? If something's happening repeatedly, all these repeating numbers, right? 4444. Something's happening repeatedly. Pay attention. Somebody's passing something off. Oh, it's just this, you know, I don't know, maybe, oh, it's just the cats, you know? If the cat's meow, is the cat meowing, you know, like in a certain room, in a certain place, at nothing at all? Pay attention. There's a reason. They can't always communicate the same way that we do. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it has to be shortened. Sometimes it's symbolic. Someone has to open their mind. Allow for like their intuition or their imagination to like take flight or ignite and get out of that like logical realm, like the not the Queen of Swords, because she's intuitive, like the King of Swords energy, right? Where it's like, well, it's not in the book, must not be, like that. This Ten of Wands, it's the imagery for me. I can't. They're showing me the letters again. KID, NAP, There can also be something about, for someone, a pastor or something, in a church. Something getting exposed. Okay, okay. I'm leaving it there. Because something is like, somebody pay attention. And I'm telling you, with these cameras, and you got to look closer and you got to look at shit. Remember, I said something about bushes? Look in the bush. This is showing me the past, right? Experiences, okay, events, something that's like the root cause of the situation. Obviously, there's not a bush in this deck. But do you see how he's like standing behind something, trying to hide himself, looking at the kids? This is how it fell out. In someone's neighborhood, something. It's creepy. I don't like it. But do you see how it's night time? You see? It's nighttime. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? That's what the hell? It's like these cards fell out and I did not even see what they were because like it's like spirit. I looked right at the images. It's so telling. And it's almost giving like something, there's something weighing heavy on something here, something about something that happened in the past or something happened to them and they've been carrying it with them a long time. It also feels like, but this feels like neighborhood creeper. It feels like a neighborhood creeper. I mean, spirit, why? Guys, look. I had a very weird vibe. Okay. I don't know if you guys have stuff from your past you need to work through. There's something going on in your neighborhood. If you need to have a talk with your kids, I don't know, y'all. But somebody's been trying to leave. Apparently, there are no signs and synchronicities. They're only coincidences. How wrong you are, sir or ma'am. We got the cross there. The black house. I mean, it could be a funeral. It could be a church. Okay. It could just be protection over home or growing up in a very religious household or somebody has passed on. It's something is really weird. This is giving me so strong. Somebody peeping on somebody. All right. I mean, peeping on somebody. And I remember I said something about a pastor. Okay. And then it's like, here comes this. That look like church. Okay. That could either somebody is ends up sleeping or OD, like I stated. Okay. Young. Or it's like at a funeral. And it's like at the church, when you're at the church part. Cup. Sleeping. Confusion. Do you know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's like somebody's watching, like trying to catch somebody off guard. But some of the ancestors have been watching something, watching somebody do something, watching how someone is and what's been happening to them or what happened to them in the past. And there's some kind of constantly someone watching over them. And they're like seeing how much someone has had to go through, how they've carried it. Somebody's been carrying something very gracefully, like very good-natured, a very giving person. And it feels like somebody's watching somebody, like maybe suburban areas or something. It's like neighborhoods, which is Gemini. Yeah, somebody's super burdened. There's some kind of, that is, it's like I'm telling you, this is like somebody, there's no fun. They are scrimping to get by. They're looking for any type of excitement, any type of fun. There's a lot of burdens here. Somebody has suffered. Something has happened. There's been abandonment. Someone abandoned another person in their like greatest time of need. I just heard no F's given. I heard the whole word. And then I heard we're effing pissed. Someone's ancestors have been watching them. They watched them do something to another person or persons. They are pissed. I just feel like somebody missed out on a lot. And the Page of Wands is usually like creative, okay? It can be good news. right? It can be excited communication. It can be uh, some type of creative outlet. It can actually be somebody's like spiritual path, right? They say I saw north and south up there on the letters. Something hidden, inheritance. Somebody's got someone, but there's like ruckus or anger. There's a lot of something happened to someone in the past, and it was on purpose. This was purposeful. And someone saw it, and they fucking knew what they were doing. But the ancestors saw too all the burdens, everything that somebody did, and how they maintained something. And it's like somebody keeps looking for some type of support or any, something, right? To like for the kids to do or for them to do. There's some kind of like a little bit of like, excitement, bring some life back into them, some passion. But they're so drained. They're so drained. It feels like somebody's not even like they're not even messaging. They're not even talking to people. They're not even having fun. They can't. Like something is just, ugh, okay? Something's weird. It's weird. Somebody's doing something on fucking purpose because they don't want them to get the good news, to get the message. They're trying to like exhaust somebody, drain. That's why I feel like this. That's why I'm feeling like, there's not even a good way to say it. It's like dopey. I'm just like nothing can come out. Somebody is trying to drain someone on purpose. What in the is wrong with people? Page of Wands, look at this, the Page of Pentacles. Any type of, opportunities, finding support, anything. Looking for support. Look at this. The Five of fucking Wands. Somebody's trying to make it impossible. Impossible. And something's been seen. And somebody's been trying to like hide. Somebody's trying to hide what they've been trying to work on or the messages they've been putting out. Okay. Yeah, there's this ghost, the cameras. Somebody's trying to like wipe something clean, smudge it. They don't want something seen. I got the cups with the Four Swords. I got this money here in the skull and the crossbones. This kind of looks like stirring something. And I feel like somebody else has been having other people watch them to make sure they're not doing something or like waiting for someone. I just heard croak, as in to do that. I'm getting so angry because this absolutely deals with someone's home and their children and their health. Near future, Three of Swords in reverse. This can either mean somebody's been sitting in the Three of Swords for a very fucking long time and they're trying to get out of it, or it's like it landed like this. So it's like almost going to come out of something, out of like some kind of lack, bad health, etc. Some kind of betrayal. It could be divorce, something, okay? But something has been going on. Yeah. See, somebody was doing something to somebody's independence. Yep, and here's judgment. There's death. The Empress could be a mother figure. Three of Swords in reverse. It's like somebody was, yeah. Do you see this? This is giving like someone was manifesting. Someone was doing something, okay? Energetically. They were, putting all their resources together to make something happen in this home with this family to have them end this. I'm usually okay, right, with harsh topics, but when it deals with kids, it angers me like you would not believe. It's like the nerve, the fucking audacity of people. The challenge, the hidden influences, what are the unseen factors that somebody doesn't know about? There's people working together. There's some fucking collaboration. That's what's going on. It's like a y'all, it really could be a religious group. Or it could be like a secret society or just a bunch of people working together. It could be a government entity. It could be just a group within a community. Okay? That all have very, maybe rigid beliefs or traditional beliefs, making it very difficult for someone. But this is like on purpose, like making it so difficult for somebody, they want to force them to abide by their norms, their traditions, their rules. The people in the environment. This is like having somebody always on guard, making it very hard to like communicate, to see anything, to speak up. It's like you better, where are you going? Like, no, no, no. You can't watch this. You can't talk to them. You can't do this. We're gonna make it difficult for you to get any type of communication, information, anything. To speak your truth, anything. I mean, this feels like somebody's constantly fucking there. Like if somebody moves, it's like, what are you doing? Like, what are they doing? Let me know. Did they move? It's like somebody's very just like, super defensive. And they've been through it. And somebody's trying to create a lot of like barriers so people can't find out something, so they don't see something. And it's hard to learn something, so somebody doesn't learn about something. They don't want somebody to know something. And I say somebody's doing something and they're trying to like wipe it away so that someone can't see it. They don't want somebody's truth to be said or voice to be heard or something. Somebody's making somebody's life fucking miserable and difficult. And I don't care, ma'am, sir. I hope Archangel Michael fucking whoops your ass. And I don't wish harm on people, okay? Somebody needs to be made to take several fucking seats at this time, because this is group of ass hats, okay? Would rather a family with fucking children go without, be unhealthy, right? Their needs, as long as I'm good. Well, ma'am, sir, or ma'ams and sirs, I have news for you. It didn't go unnoticed by somebody much stronger than you and at the top of the fucking food chain. So there's that. Why? Because what goes around comes fucking back around. The star. The judgment. There's that star energy. The judgment. Look at this. There's some kind of like divine timing, divine intervention. They're calling judgment. It's for something to fucking end. You see that? The fucking Seven of Swords. Somebody trying to get away with something. Trying to get away with something. Look at that Ten of Swords. Yeah, because the Three of Swords wasn't enough. Yeah, they're exposing. Who are they exposing? A King of Swords. Are you kidding me? This is the collectives, right? How they are, their internal landscape, right? What they desire can be what they fear. This is not a fear. This is what they desire. Stability. It's like basic fucking human needs. Somebody to actually give a shit and come at them in a loving manner instead of being shitty. Just to be able to follow their dreams. Do what they want. Maybe be creative, because these are both like working parents. They can be entrepreneurs. They can run shit. Okay? They don't need somebody to run it for them. They take care of people. That's a healer. They take care of people. They are grounded, loyal, hard workers, nurturing. You, heathen, are a fuckwad. I said it. I fucking said it. What a... These... Didn't I say? What did I say? Like, when I was talking about somebody, like, they have to look around at other things. The proof is fucking right there. But they're ignoring it. It's not in the book. Okay, King of Swords, put the fucking book down. Congratulations. You're smart. Cool. But you know what you lack? Human fucking decency. It's not that difficult. No, it's got to be this way. Cannot be that way. Why? Who says? It's in the book. Put the fucking book away. What is wrong with you? Nothing changes if nothing changes. Books can be changed. How many fucking times has the Bible been rewritten? Was it by the same people? No. Y'all know what? You feel me? The logic only shit drives me nuts when there's no reason for it. None. Other than, I don't give a shit about what happens to you. I'm only worried about my bottom line. Makes me mad when people mess with families. Don't mess with families. Oh, who you think you are? King Kong, Godzilla? I don't fucking care who you think you are. But you're not the Most High. You're not fucking God. So sit down. Take several fucking seats. The likely outcome. This is like something continuing, like still struggling to transform something. It's like being on the fence. There's a lot of opposition here. Yep, because there's a Seven of Swords. Somebody don't want to drop the mask. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. There's a bunch of people collaborating on shit. They're holding something back. This is giving greedy. A bunch of people are working together to like pool their resources to keep something from someone. I just heard the plot thickens. The Ace of fucking Swords. The plot thickens. Oh my gosh. The plot thickens. What information do they not want them to have? There's something they don't want them to see. They don't want them to learn. They don't want them to talk about. There's something here they're trying to block. A manipulative dick. Magician, King of Swords. Wanna be a baller. Shot caller. 20-inch blades on the Impala. That's what I'm hearing. Looking late night. Oh my gosh. This is somebody who kind of... It's very controlling. This is someone who kind of wields the energies, the resources, the information in a way that suits him. I mean, this is giving like all the power. It's like there's a He-Man out there, and this is Skeletor. And he wants to lock up He-Man. I don't even know why. It's another old cartoon. So I don't know if that's relevant for somebody, but it's like somebody is trying to have complete control, right, of some kind of kingdom, control resources, to wield things, to go how they want them to. And it's almost like they pick and choose what is right and what is wrong, right? It's like, I'm going to follow the law this time, or I'm going to follow the right way this time. But yeah, no, this one's okay. We're just going to, yeah, you know, put that here, put this there, you know, cover that up. They won't see that. Okay, yeah. Okay, now, but this, I want this exposed. Yeah. Like that works for me. Somebody uses their resources to control things. And it's like they want people, remember the Seven of Swords, right? That's that mask. They want people to see them as being somebody very upright, very knowledgeable, very just, very fair. Somebody that you can trust. Somebody very intelligent. They're a grade A asshole and a master manipulator. Congratulations. Like I said, a grade A douche. I'm so tired of shitty people, okay? I'm tired of garbage humans. It's exhausting, right? For every one that we take down or we stop or we get them to see a new perspective, it's like 10 fucking sprout up. Outcome. That death card sideways is, I don't like it. Remember what I said about something in the house and somebody trying to keep someone bound up, like cooped up, restricted as not seen? This death card, it's not ending. There is some kind of somebody being in the Eight of Swords. Okay? There's someone watching. And it's like making sure they stay like that. Like trying to, I just heard curse someone. They are trying to keep someone bound to something in the shadows, hidden, like they are gone. There's something there. I don't know why. I don't know what these people's problem is, but this is like somebody just wants to be fucking left alone to live their life. Everything God in heaven allowed us. Thank you, Kendrick. But instead, right, there's people living underneath other people's like rule of thumb, and nobody seems to give a fuck. But what is it? What? It's not bothering me none, so I'm not going to say anything. Good job, asshats. What happens when it happens to you? What happens when this is no longer your neighbor that this is happening to? And it's happening to someone you know, to somebody you care about, to you. And somebody is clearly making life difficult for someone and acting like they don't see the signs. They're completely unaware of someone's struggle. But behind the scenes, that's because there are people making it that way, making it appear as something it's not, right? Oh, they're fine, you know, making it very difficult for them to get support, to do anything. This is hella restriction. We're talking lack of resources, lack of exercise, lack of basic fucking freedom. Because somebody's got someone so fucking burdened, they can't do a damn thing. I don't understand what you're talking about. They have everything they need. I've made sure of it. They absolutely have all of the resources. I personally made sure of that. No, they definitely have what they need. Yes, yes. Well, I'll take care of it myself. And then, I don't know, they go on like fucking vacation to, I don't know, a completely different fucking continent. But that's okay, right? Because they got their fucking like henchmen watching over them to make sure they don't move. I just heard nobody move, nobody get hurt. I'm telling you, look at this. Ace of Cups. And then I got I missed it. The Justice. Yeah, exactly. The Queen of Swords. I saw the Nine of Cups here. And then the Five of Cups. And it was like somebody watching someone else be completely miserable. And they're just standing there like all smug and happy. Well, sir, ma'am, go ahead. Turn 180 degrees for me and look at the vast amount of fuck and what you can offer. You little fucking assholes. Any person who has no regard for another human's life, their well-being, their safety, their stability, especially if there are fucking children involved. I don't know who the hell is going through this, but this is severe restriction. This is harsh. It's hard, you know, when you feel the energies. This is like why I don't watch the news and why I don't, you know, read all of those things that cause pain. I don't like to see other people suffer. And I'll do whatever I need to so they don't have to. I don't like it. And it's like someone, ooh, I got some fucking choice words for a King of Swords, okay? I'm just saying. I got some choice words. Hey, prick. How's it going? All right, what the hell else are they doing? Oh, I'm so mad. You see that tower energy? That destruction? Narcissistic tendencies? Legal issues? I feel like that's... Yep. Fuckery going on. I told you. They're trying to hide something. They are trying to... They're falsifying documents? About a healer? I don't know who this is for. I'm mad for you. Someone has been hella strategic, manipulative, controlling. Yeah, somebody's hiding something. Somebody's hiding something about some ancestors. Somebody's fucking hiding some shit about some ancestors, but they can see it. Fucking douchebag. Look at that. Come on. What about it, baby? what the I say. Ice King, King of Swords, fucking trash box, piece of shit human, an opportunist. I don't like people to suffer, and I don't like people controlling and manipulating other people and being sneaky and all this shit. I want to, man, my next life, I want to come back as a superhero who kicks the bad guys' asses. Who's with me? They're trying to cover it all up, but they see it. See this? They're trying to keep somebody blocked from something. See how it's like that? I'm telling you. This, oh, look at this. Some foe, some energy. They've got faith. Look at that. Do they? That somebody's going to be in emotional pain? Nice, yeah. Calling somebody fucking crazy. They want to change something. Change the way something's supposed to be. Somebody doesn't want something to end. They're trying to, like, alter something that happened. They're trying to rewrite, like, fucking history. They're trying to rewrite some narrative, like I said, to make it sound good for them. Didn't I say something about NF? I sure the hell did. They can take your life, but not what you believe in. They cannot control your mind, your feelings, your beliefs. You are allowed to think and feel and believe what you want to. We are not forced to believe the same things that our parents did, that our grandparents did, right? Somebody's like forcing something. They about to get a forceful foot up their ass. Look at this. It came out like that. Like that. Who you praying for? You praying on all these people's downfall? What else did NF say? Pretty sure he's a Gemini too. Shout out NF. Go on, keep on praying. God ain't listening to you. Fuck faces. Look at that. We still gonna fucking wake the fuck up. We're still going to wake the fuck up. The collective awakening. Would you think you can keep people asleep to all these manipulative fucking ways? Go ahead. Be fucking mad, bro. We don't care. We don't give a shit. We don't give a shit. Because you cannot fucking shut us up. So be mad. Go ahead. You see that fucking hellfire? I hope you like being fucking hot. Okay. You gonna get your ass handed to you. I told you, Mr. Postman. Somebody about to get their ass divinely have their ass handed to them. Shh. Don't tell them. It's our little secret. They want me to use these too. What else? There's candle magic on the bottom. Candle magic for gains. Are you guys really... Oh my god. Okay. We ride at dawn, bitches. Okay? Like, that's the mood they have me in. These fucking people. Asshats. Look at this shit. Transformation, rebirth, and upgrade. Yeah. Somebody's trying to awaken. They're trying to make it fucking impossible. They're trying to make it impossible. They don't want somebody to ascend. They want someone to stay stuck. To continue being asleep, believing their lies. If we wake up, we see through the bullshit. This fucking King of Swords energy is lying. Lying to someone's face. Maybe about some candle magic? Yeah, to get some money. Intellectual theft. We've been out here dirt digging. Look at this. Being nosy. Look at that. About an illusionist? Yeah. Feeling real empowered because you're trying to manipulate somebody and make them sick. Yeah. Have them feeling like, they're down and out. And they should be afraid of all this shit that people are talking. Guess what? You should be fucking afraid. Because the collective, right? For those of you dealing with very oppressive forces, we're waking up to the bullshit, to the manipulation, to a whole lot of goodness. But we don't see none happening. Keep us stuck. And look at this. Look. What happened to you? What? We ain't shocked. What's that? Well, you got a divine ass kicking. Oh, you hold up and bet you lost everything? Your title, your reputation, you lost everything. Everybody knows what a piece of shit you are now? Oh, wow. I'm so shocked. Yeah, no, we're not shocked. Something is not unexpected to us. Knowing damn well they've been doing this shit. Get the fuck out of here. Think you're so fucking suave, right? You didn't count on people awakening. You didn't count on people having their own minds and thinking for themselves. Was that not in the book? Did you miss that chapter? Huh? Must have. Yeah. Is somebody gonna be what? Somebody gonna go in hiding? Or did they not see that we have fucking protection? We got cancer. We got the home out here. We got kids. What you think we're gonna do when you come for ours? Are you gonna run and hide because you're afraid to get got? You probably should. You probably should. Thinking you're safe, hiding. We got the people that are doing the right thing, the good humans, we have protection because we're honest. We're good humans. We have faith. We believe, right? So we're protected. What you got all these resources, right? You're into them. Who's in charge of those resources? Numbnuts? Who gave them to you? Oh. OG? Yeah, the universe. Oh, you thought you were in charge? That's cute. That's cute. Yeah, that's nice. I like the optimism. Look at this. So some charlatan, look at that. He about to go fucking nuts. Look at this, baby. Spirit guides. Oh, look at that. Because our fucking the psychic gifts, everything's coming online, baby. And we telling people, we messaging people. Hell yeah, we are. Higher learning, expansion, higher knowledge of fucking source. Come on. We don't need your shit. We're grounded. We have everything we fucking need. And we never, ever lost our fucking faith. Ever. Ever. So go ahead. Keep on doing your fucking candle magic. Right? On this fucking Cancer Queen of Cups. To have them in chaos magic. Because you want to fucking emotionally manipulate them. I split the damn deck. Double standards. Keeping tabs on you. This is a fucking masculine energy. Like pulling rank, because of like who he is or what he does or whatever. The women and children don't mean shit. Right? He can control them. Oh yeah, you can control them. All right. Until, you know what I'm saying? Until Tina wakes up and gets pissed and goes after Ike. Somebody should have fucking told you. We OGs no limit soldiers. I'm just saying. You fucked with the wrong motherfucking people. So you can keep people locked up, but there's still protection. Shit's going to happen when it needs to. Because these people, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, this is like systematic fucking control. And people in these establishments and the government and everything else, and said what I said, turning a blind eye like they don't see shit. I better get the hell on, Felicia. Because I'm telling y'all, there's some shit going down. Look at this. This overburdened. All I have to do is walk. I am the man with the knowledge. I am the leader. I am the smartest in the room. What do you know, woman? Go make me dinner. I'm not talking about all men here. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. These are not humans, right? In like the normal sense. They believe they are better than, right? Like they deserve more. They put themselves on a pedestal. Drifting apart. Forged your signature. They try to make it look like, I don't know, you locked him out, you kicked him out, you did something, right? Huh? Was it your fault? Was it? Oh, the poor King of Swords. Oh, that poor thing. Oh, I can't believe the things that you put him through must have just been terrible for him. That shit gonna come the out. Look at the King of Swords, the Magician, the Four of Pentacles, and little fucking pieces of shit they were working with. Now they're in regret and they're reminiscing and they're looking at your photos. We don't give a shit. Near your shit. Look at the smoke and mirrors. In reverse on the secrets revealed. Yeah. Because we see through your bullshit, Pinocchio. Calm down. Oh, baby. Oh, it's such a shame. Well, it's too bad you thought you were too good. And, you know, it's, like I said, I hope you like the fucking heat. And yeah, look at this, withholding support. Yeah, I probably do sound like angry and sassy as heck. But somebody is manipulating someone's livelihood, their stability, their ability to provide for their children, to provide for themselves, to have a life, acting like they're upright and they're doing the right thing. Keeping it hidden that they've got somebody in severe lack, extremely restricted, and not giving a shit about it. Smuggling. Illegal import and export of people or goods. Double fucking standards. Yeah, see, we can hide what we do. Yep. We can hide what we do, right? But you can't. No, Watching you. Like they have been right. What are you... It's like, what are you, like you're in a fucking zoo? They want complete control? They keep screaming that this is democracy, but I'm having a hard time believing that it's inclusive like it's supposed to be. You know, they like to spout off a lot of shit at the mouth, but, you know, like I said, a whole lot of this. That's it. Well, would you look at that? Mr. Upright and Moral. The leader. The one you can trust. Really? That's nice. Oh, there it is again. Double fucking confirmation. Falsifying documents. Because we don't want... Really now? Because of what? Your title? Your rank somewhere? Your job? Who you know? Maybe somebody in some fucking secret club you have. Who the fuck knows? The person who always manages to be nice and good and, you know, just fucking schmoozes all the right people. Like I said, a master fucking manipulator. Unreal. There's some kind of information coming. Somebody does not want you to get. They do not want you to get it. Okay. It came out like this. Somebody does not want to learn that. This is giving. Wasn't me. Okay, Shaggy. All right. Wasn't you? They even caught you on the counter, but it wasn't you. Oh, okay. Okay. They got it. Okay. You caught me on camera. Oh, it wasn't you. Oh, okay. That's my bad. Well, you got people hacking into accounts and shit? Didn't I say they're trying to make something disappear? And they took a chance. I'm hearing Justin Turner saying they took a chance. Had other plans, right? That's Crimea River. Astro travel. Somebody trying to astro travel towards you? Or have someone do it? Hold on. Either somebody's going to try to literally like fly around the world, or the divine's about to punt kick somebody off the motherfucking planet. I said what I said. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes bitch. Come on. 4, 4, 4. Oh my gosh. You don't say. Maybe just a smidge. You controlling dick. Wow. And I'm telling you guys, this does feel like maybe someone that you could be dealing with on a personal level. Okay. But I don't want to say any names. All right. But I'm getting like somebody who's in charge of, you know, a whole lot of, a big old piece of land. Okay. Like they came over across the pond and they took it from somebody else and they acted like, well, we're going to let you stay here. How's that sound? Cool. The fuck? Yeah. The person who kind of runs all that. You know what I'm saying? Right? Fucking idiots. These people are... An incoming apology. Probably going to fucking choke on your tongue. Why? Because of deception? Look at the deception. Holding back. This is somebody at a distance. You don't say. Isn't that the way it always goes? Women just good for one thing. Sit your fucking ass down. I'm telling you, this is like this hell that somebody put you through. I really hope this freedom from this piece of shit and this good karma you've got coming in, I hope it's loud. And I hope that it is so amazing and grand that all of the pain and the suffering and the bullshit you've had to go through is just a blip and that you barely end up even remembering it. So that you don't have to like have those moments, right, where your mind kicks in and, you know, out of the blue, you're just washing a damn dish and you get smoked with like a fucking memory and you're like, where the hell did you come from? Thought I took care of you, you know? So I'm hoping that it's amazing for you and that this person cannot hurt you anymore. I really despise shitty humans, guys. Like, the most. Like I said, they're a trash box. I think there's like something's coming in to take out the garbage. You heard? And I hope it's sooner than later because this shit, it's like something it's still going, okay? And I'm the energy that I'm feeling, I'm about to like explode. Something's bad, nefarious, evil. There's like a severe inequality, severe injustice here. Something is really strong. Like it's almost it's giving like a how the did you not see it? It's impossible. But a lot of people are like turning a blind eye, you know? And y'all collectively, as humans, we need to stop doing that shit. When we see other humans suffering, going through things, do anything. Anything. Doesn't mean you got to spend money. You can do anything, even if it's tiny, you know? Hell, it can just be checking in on somebody, asking them how they're doing, smiling at them, making eye contact, helping them feel seen, like they're not fucking invisible. Because asshat over here wants to make sure that somebody feels invisible. We have to do more of like putting ourselves in someone else's shoes so we know what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? We cannot get away from behind the keyboard and sitting on social media all day. Look at people, you know? We can't lose that. We can't. You have to have that. I don't know, man. This asshat's got me all fired up, guys, okay? I love y'all. Thanks. If you're still here, rock on. Okay? Like, share, subscribe, whatever. Give the day a good you. Okay? Because it's going to be an arse. We can't control any of that shit. So give the day a good you all the time, y'all. Okay? Please and thank you. Peace.